What's going down, man? It's your boy, Donnie Houston. We celebrating 3 years of chopping it up right here on the Donnie Houston podcast. Go to DonnieHoustonReal.com right now and get you one of these brand new Choppers t-shirts available in the mono black, tight white, and the gray tape edition. What's going down, man? It's your boy, Donnie Houston, tapping in. I want to tell y'all about Miss Mary's Really Dough Pie, man. If you know about Really Dough, you know that's a Mr. 32 saying. So it's only right that his mom, Miss Mary, take that name and start this new pie business that she got going on, man. I want to tell you about these pies, man. Listen, you can't find these pies anywhere in the store. This is a one-of-a-kind recipe. This is gold. This goes all the way back to the family in Louisiana. The dough, listen, you've never had anything this amazing. Trust me, this is the most amazing pie you will ever have in your life. She got so many flavors to choose from. My personal favorite is the apple pie. But listen, sweet potato pies, cherry pies, peach pies, man. Any kind of pie you want, man. Miss Mary got it, and it's the truth. Really, though. So listen, man. Call that number on the screen right now and get you a Miss Mary's Really Dough Pie. Tell her Donnie Houston sent you. Hey, man, it's going down. These pies are amazing. Really, though.
Donnie Houston.
Subscribe to the Donnie Houston podcast, man. Had y'all already had the Undaground Legend going, and this is the way we bought it? This was before all that.
Yeah, we had just gave them the new record. That's what when we signed to them. That's the album we gave them. We gave them Underground Legend. This is the way we bought them. And while they working that record, and see, while we was working that record, and while I pulled out of New York messing with these folks, I'm trying to get my own label together. And what I did, we got an in-house machine. We ran our own distribution, we ran our own radio, we book our own shows, man. We was doing everything in-house. But by me signing to a pop label, it made me want to see what kind of machine they gonna put behind us. So when we got ready to drop the Underground Legend, I told the whole office, everybody, turn everything off. Don't reach out to nobody about nothing. Let me see what this label gonna do for us. And what they did, man, is they put us on tour, right? We went on the radio tour, and the album is getting ready to drop in about a month's time. Man, do you know we was at 30,000 sales? And I'm signing with the majors. I'm with Sony. Y'all supposed to be
Right, we supposed to be on the way to platinum type
this
shit.
This ain't even nothing I'm supposed to be thinking about. How my sales looking.
Had the video already been out and all that?
Video coming out and everything. Now, if I sold 178,000 records independent, and I signed with the majors, man, and the record getting ready to drop next month, and I'm only at 30,000,
this shit ain't adding up.
40,000. Yeah. Let me show you what I did to them. They had us on the West Coast radio tour. They had us going through San Francisco and the Bay and all of them areas, man. And I just started peeping all the game, man, that was going on. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time with the majors, but I'm peeping how y'all do y'all, y'all meet and greet radio. You're gonna set the table out for them real nice. You give them what they want to eat, all the drinks and all that. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm understanding and I'm knowing is that every piece of pizza that you eat, I know I'm paying for. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, I notice everywhere y'all take me on the West Coast, different cities, y'all have a table laid out. They folks eating up everything they want. So I just got to the point to where I had to tell my A&R, I said, man, listen, is these people playing my record? No, Hump, they ain't playing the record right now. We trying to get introduced to record and get them to know the artists. I say, okay. I said, but this is my 5th stop, right? I done bought all these pieces and drinks and all this other stuff for these folks, man. And ain't nobody paying my record. Say, not right now. That the next stop, I think that's when I got fed up. I got fed up. I walked to the table and say, hey, I introduced myself to all the radio execs that was at the table, and everybody, DJs and everybody, and I asked each one of them, so man, y'all ever heard this, my artist Lil Flip? No, we ain't heard them, man. So if y'all ain't heard them, I know right now y'all ain't playing the record. No, man, we ain't playing the record. I asked the whole table. And I told man, I said, hey, this record is dropping next month. I'm at 30,000 sales. I'm out of here. You can either ride with us or you can fly back to New York. We finna take the bus and I'm finna turn my machine on and we going back down south because I realized what y'all did to me. And what y'all did to me is y'all kept me out of my region for about 3 to 4 months. And y'all trying to pick up new sales in markets that we ain't been. But when you keep artists out their region is where majority of their sales is gonna come from. We ain't gave a down.
They didn't even touch the South.
Man, we ain't gave a down south show in about 3 months. So I told all the guys, say, man, listen, I'm not feeling this. Flip sick. Flip so sick, he mad. Man, I ain't that's all I done sold, man, that's all. I said, bro, don't even trip. I say, first of all, we turned our machine off. This is what we really want to see. So we called back to the office and say, man, look, y'all get back on the line. Y'all get my DJs, distributor companies. Terry, I want you to book me a tour coming up out of San Francisco. And we start booking it coming through Mexico all the way back across. Austin, San Antonio, all the way back across. And when we made it to Houston, that's when we got that plaque from Screw. We badly made it because, see, we was gone for so long. But when we made it back, we did Screw thing. Screw gave us that plaque. We kept going. We passed Houston, hit Lake Charles, Lafayette. We went all the way. And when I got to Alexander, Louisiana, I'd been noticing Sony been calling me for 5 days and 7 days. I went on the week. I wouldn't even answer the phone for them because I didn't appreciate that.
Yeah, y'all playing.
Yeah, y'all playing with me. So my office finally called me. My sister, she said, Dwayne, she said, you know, Sony say they've been trying their best to catch up with you. So I said, Terry, I cussed all of them out up there. I don't give a damn about no Sony. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got us looking like we can't sell no records. We bigger than this. We knew who we signed with, but we was trying to see what y'all work ethics was behind us as we y'all artists. But if this is what y'all giving us, man, I can do this by myself. Bro, so what we end up doing by the time we get down there to Alexander, when sister called me and she said they want to talk to you, I said, what they want to talk? She said, baby, the record just went gold. That's because we end up turning on our machine and everybody we know is using the stores, our resources and radio stations and everybody. Pre-sales went up like crazy. Like crazy. But see, I had to do something to Sony too. Sony, y'all, man, Sony was such a popular label. It was the fact that when I signed, I have 100% creative control over anything I turned into y'all. Y'all really just my distributor company. All right, but what we did is we've been dropping double CDs. So this time coming out with the majors, because I understood the game. When we was at the table, you tell me, Hump, listen, yeah, I'll sell this many records. This is, you get this much more money. But if y'all reach this amount of records, y'all gonna get this much more money. So, okay, well, shit, you talking to a street nigga. I don't care how I get there as long as I get there. Yeah, we gonna cheat and everything to get where we gonna go. Yeah. So I told Flip, look here, we gonna make this a double CD. So Flip recorded a double CD for us. So once we turned it in, show you what they did to us. We turned it in to them, and I had Sony Audit it. So when they went and audited Sony about my music, they told Sony, this is certified as a double CD. Sony called me and asked me why did I have them audited. I told them because I want y'all to know what I turned into y'all. Well, why you doing a double CD? Well, I'm doing the double CD because first of all, I got 100% creative control. I can put out what I want to put out. And second of all, it don't make no difference what I use to get to the bag, as long as I get to the bag.
Yeah, if I package it up as two and we get
you
there,
know what I mean?
hey,
Y'all
man.
done showed me these numbers. Yeah, we gonna get to that bag up there. Now, I ain't worried about the bag you're trying to give me. I want the one that you're offering me if I get to that number. Man, listen, once we did that, man, a week later, Sony called me back and tell me the album don't register for a double CD. Donnie, watch this. This cold blood now. This playing with the majors. So I said, what you mean y'all just got audited, man? The people just came over and y'all just listened to the whole thing. They just told you it was enough time on there. I know it's enough time on there because I got a copy of it. I got what I sent you. She said, no, it ain't. I told them, I said, well, send me what you listening to. Donnie, do you know when they sent that record back down here to Houston, man, they had cut our music.
Well, then chopped it down.
They had cut our music short. So me and my lawyers, we at the table listening to both of them. Said, man, they done cut the music short. This is why it ain't registered. So I ended up calling the guys again, the Audit people again, and they flew to Houston for us. So when they flew to Houston, we both listened to it. And he said, man, they did cut this music. He said, because when I was up there, he said, this music wasn't cut off like that. Then he said, he kept running through the computer. He said, let me see. He said, hold up. He said, you know what? They didn't cut it short enough. They didn't cut it short enough, man. It was by this.
Was it based on it was time limit thing?
See, so a lot of people don't know, man. The register for us double CD is about the time of the music. You know, so at that time, you know, they didn't cut it down enough. It was still about a couple of seconds or something. So I ended up calling them back, and they ended up telling me, well, we sorry. You know, we really didn't want you to put out a double CD. We really want to know what Flip was going to sell, you know, with his first album. Well, if that's the case, I really want to know what kind of promotions and money y'all was going to put behind Flip 2 for our first project. So, you know, you just got to study the industry, man, and study the majors, man, when you get ready to make that kind of move, man.
Hold on 1 second. So.
Yeah, so, you know, like I say, for anybody that's signing with the majors, man, I just say know who you're signing with, man, and do your homework, man, and don't take no for an answer, and stay on top of your business about your music, about your paperwork, about how they handle your artists and what they're doing for your label, man, and just remember how hard you work for it, and y'all work to get to the majors, to let the majors just take you and do anything, handle you any kind of way, man. You know, all this is about morals and respect. And at the same time, man, if y'all already doing this yourself, man, you know, only big thing is that the majors was doing that we weren't doing was shooting videos. And now you can get your video done for $3,000, little nothing, 2,500, 15. You know, depends on what kind of clarity you want. You know what I mean?
Donnie Houston.